So guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Rita Everyday Vibes. So as you can see, I'm going to make a delicious sponge cake. So I have 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of sugar. I'm add into the mixer and I will mix this until it become very fluffy and very light. As you can see, this is a pound of cake I'm making here. So everything that I'm using is 1 pound. I'm also using 12 eggs. So as you can see, my butter and sugar has been mixed. Now I'm seasoning up the flour so I can add this into the batter. So my flour has been seasoned up and my batter is I'm still continue mixing it until it become very light and fluffy. And this is just the butter and the sugar inside here. I have 12 eggs here which I am beating up and mix, which this will go into the batter as well. I will slowly add the egg into the
You're
batter.
ready and you want it, you can have a bite. You can have a bite. The only question needs an answer. Are you hungry now? Getting hungry now. Am I making you hungry? Is this looking nice, yummy? Am I making you hungry? Is this looking nice, yummy? Oh, yeah, yeah, yummy. Are you hungry?
Vanilla essence. My batter is completely. Now I'm adding the flour that I season with cinnamon and nutmeg and salt and baking powder. Now the cake is completely mixed because I do not want to mix the flour too much, which will make the cakes very dense. So this is a sponge cake with two coloring. I'm using green and I'm using red. So I'm dividing the batter into three portions. So I have the red coloring here and this is the green coloring that I'm using. I will color one portion of it. So this what I'm using, the green coloring that I'm coloring one portion of the batter and mix everything here nicely and let everything coat with the green coloring. This is a food coloring, by the way, and this is what I'm using to make one portion of the batter become green. And you can add more if it's needed. If you need a brighter green, you can add a lot of food coloring to make it brighter as well. So now I'm the second portion of the batter, I'm adding the red food coloring, which this will mix and become red. Mix, mix, mix. Let the food coloring blend into the batter, and you have a bright red batter. So this is a sponge cake, a pong sponge cake. So I have one portion into my baking pan, which I grease with butter and flour. I add one portion into the pan. Now I'm adding the red. So I'm scooping everything out and set them apart. Now I'm adding the green one that I color with the food coloring. And guys, look at this. Isn't this looks amazing? It's so vibrant. It looks so colorful, so lovely. Look at this. Scoop everything out. You do not want to waste the batter. Just scoop everything out and add it into the cake. So I have the green and I have the red into my batter. Now I'm adding the remaining batter that I have. You do not want to mix it up. You just lay the batter on top of it. It's very delicate at this moment. So you have to be extra careful. Just smooth on top. Don't go down too deep at the bottom to mix everything. So I'm gonna refresh everybody again. This is a pound of cake, a pound of sponge cake that I am making here with the green and the red inside. I have a pound of butter, a pound of flour, 12 eggs, teaspoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of nutmeg, salt, baking powder, and sugar to taste. Now I spread everything here nicely, and I'm using a bread knife to do the swirl. So you have to be extra careful to do the swirl. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm making a swirl into the cake. So I will incorporate everything here. The green and the red will mix throughout the cake. And just bring everything here together. You do not want to use a spatula to mix this, so you just have to let everything set down. And this is it, guys. My cake now is ready to go into the oven at 350 degrees, and I will bake this for half an hour, and I will test it and see if it's completely baked. I will use a toothpick to put it through to see if it's completely baked, and my cake here is ready to go into the oven. And this is it. My cake is completely done, and I can't wait to cut it to see how it looks inside. That's the best part of it, to look into it and to see how it turned out. I'm using a knife to cut into the middle of it, and look at this. This is so amazing. Look at this soft sponge cake. with the green and the red inside. Oh man, and it's so soft. Can't wait to try it. It's fairly hot right now, so I have to leave it to cool down. And by the way, I have a bit of cherries, which I also add into it. Not a lot of cherry, just a few cuts of cherries I put into it. And look at this cake. Isn't this delicious? Look at the color, the green and the red. It's amazing. And it's so soft. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Try this recipe, guys. Thanks for watching.